Hey, Katie Boo. Hey, girl. How be you? I was just watching you point of view check my plutonic membrane, whatever that is. Something in the ear, I guess. I like your earrings, just the little purple thing. I think that's nice, just, you know, if it's not like a loopy shit, just the whatever you would even call that. It just sort of accentuates your face a little bit, just to have a nice little earring like that. I mean, earrings. Oh, shit. Are you still selling jewelry? Seems like you were doing that for a bit. Did you stop because you got some comments, saying, "Oh, now she's trying to hawk products"? And I know, ASMR is important to you. So you want to do right by your fans. So anyway. But I ripped a major fart the other day. This morning, actually, today. Which will happen from time to time, when we're sharing a bed. And I immediately thought, when that happens, I'm just going to say, that was Cindy. No, I rolled over on her. That's the sound she made. We'll get you a new shitty Tasu. Oh. What's wrong with you? Did you do the peanut butter on the roof of the mouth thing? Yeah. I saved one in the ASMR folder just so you could go to there and look at it. I guess I should have looked up, shitty Tasu. So. Yes, indeed. So, you back from your trip? Where'd you go? New York? So, I want to know where you're going and what you're doing at all times. And who you were with. So, I know. You're probably thinking, what the fuck do you care? You're just a troll. Yeah. Oh, shit. I guess that's all I gotta say. I'm over 4 minutes, so this could... what have you. Old me, girl. It's I rarely get sick, but I mean, when I do, it's usually only for 12 to 24 hours, and I haven't even had one of those, quote unquote, being sick, in like 4 or 5 years. I mean, it has been, I don't really get sick. And when I do, it's minor. But it'd be kind of nice to get sick, with you in my life, with you as my wife, because you could, baby me, take care of me, instead of me holding you, you'd be holding me. So just sort of kind of like, whatever. And then I'd get sick and then you'd get sick or vice versa. And then when the baby's on the scene, if you ever, when you do find your Wonder Boy, who's not a troll and can give you the life that you deserve and treat you real good, just, love you. As a wife and a mother. If your baby ever won't stop crying, put a heavy comforter in the dryer for like 30 minutes and wrap them in that. And then have like another one, just on rotation. So, and make sure they're just in a diaper, so, I can appreciate the warmth. Where you just like lay around thinking about how to comfort babies? Maybe. Sometimes. Doesn't everybody? Don't put them in a warm bath, though. Because that's water, so it's going to be in their ears and stuff. Because they're still just a baby. They don't appreciate, like you, for example, might appreciate a warm bath or a hot shower. But the baby, not so much. But I think that baby would appreciate a warm comforter. Or an electric blanket. As long as it was nice and safe, you'd have to make sure and inspect it. Are those even actually a thing, though? I'll have to look that up, because I know they have, like, heating pads that you could, like, put under your back, and they have them for, like, pets and stuff. But I don't know if they actually have, like, a full-blown electric blanket. They have weighted blankets. They've got like plastic sewn into them. That's where the comforter comes in my case, because they're just sort of naturally heavier anyway. And I've got the quilt over that for in the summertime. I mean winter. It's been a really mild winter. Anyway, it reminds me of a scene in King of Queens, which is a sitcom I used to watch with Kevin James and Lee Remini, or whatever her name is. Or Leia. It ran for like 12 years. I've seen every episode. Now, Kevin James I don't think is very funny as a comedian, but I liked him in that sitcom. But they were like going on a picnic or something. And, she's all, Doug, that's his name in the movie sitcom, and Carrie was her name. Go get, the blanket, for the picnic. And he comes down with the comforter. And she's all, this is the comforter from our bed. He's like, why do you give me tasks that you know I'll fail at? Anyway. And Arthur, played Carrie's dad, who lived in the basement. That's Ben Stiller's dad, Jerry Stiller. He's probably passed away. Or if he's still kicking, he's probably like, 90 years old or some shit. We'll have to look that up now. And Major, the kid, played by, what was his name? His friend and coworker. He was a black dude. Deacon, yeah. Get your freak on. I made you that mixtape. Yeah, that was kind of cheesy. You didn't like Get Your Freak On, Deacon. Anyway. No, that's grape jelly. Leave that. Anyway. Yeah, I had a fear of clowns. And he was trying to get him over that, and he was like climbing up the staircase. And Carrie, I guess, thought that was a bad idea, and he's like, hey, boogie, boogie, woogie, hey, clowns ain't so bad, which they are. And he was laughing, and then Carrie gets up there and proceeds to whoop his ass, like she's wailing on him, like hitting him with, hooks and shit, and punching on him. And then he starts crying. So that was funny. So, your glass is never full. That's a Slappy's guarantee. I just want you to know that everything is on Slappy's. And I'm off in 30 minutes, or I'll be waiting for you in the parking lot, where I'm going to gut you like a deer. You're scared of her, ain't you? I'm still working on it. You think I can take her? I love you, and I believe in you. If you can think it, you can do it. But when I look in her eyes, I see you dead. That was a funny movie, or sitcom. Whoops, your dog just died.